friends, my name is Chris and you're on my channel because that's what you clicked on, and I will be talking about this last season of Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. It was very much a transitional season and I feel personally like I was tricked out of the actual drama that was occurring. Chiefly, Yolanda and David's divorce, which somehow was like conveniently timed to not at all happen this season and then be announced at the end of the season, and all I had was like Lisa Vanderpump trying to make Lisa Rinna like do something. With the Munchausen situation, first of all, like A, I never want to hear anyone say that word as many times I had to hear someone say that word on national TV again. B, like you all knew what Munchausen was beforehand. This was a whole season of like, I don't know what anything is. You're all like well-educated rich people from Beverly Hills. You know what Munchausen is. Like you had heard that word before. You aren't like living in some fucking vacuum. I mean, yes, you are living in a vacuum, but it's Beverly Hills.
And it's like not a Hoover, it's more of a Dyson.
Munchausen was a word that I knew before this season, and like I haven't seen half the things you guys have seen just because I'm not like a billionaire. And the only interesting thing that happened was when Detective Ren tried to call out Lisa Vanderpump for like trying to make something interesting happen.
There goes our fucking storyline.
That was it. That's all that happened. It was that, Munchausen, Lisa Vanderpump got a tiny retarded
Horse.
That happened early in the season. That was it. They had awkward meals throughout the whole season. It was like an awkward meal. They'd order salmon salads. They would never have the bread.
I'm sweating.
Like I feel like I'm in Dubai right now.
I felt like without Brandy and Kim Richards, Detective Ren really did try to step up and like make something happen, it feels like, but then she also did want to be the bad person and then just tried to like throw that title on Lisa Vanderpump. It was also a season of like no one owning anything, which is weird because they're all very rich Beverly Hills housewives. They like own so much, you know what I'm saying? I mean, they own cars, they own shoes, they own bags, and what they don't own is like a moment of their action and behavior. Suddenly it's like, get me an EBT card. I need all the government assistance. Looking back on this season, I think the most apparent thing was how much Lisa Vanderpump and Yolanda hate each other and the lengths they will go in order to like strike each other and then still be able to exist in the Beverly Hills society scene. And that means they get like people to do their work for them. So Yolanda enlists Erica to come on and then just be able to defend her. Lisa Vanderpump first tries to use Detective Ren and then like blows up in her face like those goddamn lips. And then she tries to use Catherine, and Catherine is like, I mean, Catherine didn't even know what show she was on this season. Catherine felt like she was on some sort of like Lifetime therapy show. My favorite part is when Catherine at the reunion says that Lisa Vanderpump never talks shit about people, and it's like, what? First of all, she admitted to talking shit about Yolanda's Instagram, most notably the toaster photo, like to her face. This is a very sick woman sitting, no joke, like 3 feet from you, and you are laughing in her face about her Instagrams, about her getting treatment. Like Lisa Vanderpump talks shit. That's all she does. Like if she's talking, it's shit coming out. Okay, so reunion highlights. A, obviously loving that Lisa Vanderpump wore the exact same like pink rose gold glittery sequins top/dress that Erica like wore throughout the whole confessionals of the whole season. Lisa Vanderpump, did you not watch like an episode of your own show? Because if you had, you would have seen Erica in the rose gold sparkly Tom Ford number. Did you fire a stylist? You should have. How did you wear the same thing someone wore on every episode of the show that you're on?
I mean,
I'll tell you who I feel bad for. I feel bad for that pony. That pony can't live with that woman. That woman doesn't know what she's doing. Lisa Vanderpump, maybe you should stop worrying about Yulin and maybe like worry about the fact that you wore the same thing someone wore on your show like every episode. Come on. Also, I love that because there was that whole like who owns pink thing throughout the season. Like Erica like trying to be like,
oh, Lisa Vanderpump, you don't own the color pink. Like I can wear pink. I'll wear it in this like fuzzy fucking Agora sweater. I'll wear a pink Chanel lock around my neck.
This is my Catherine situation. She had one thing to do this season, and that was to make something happen with the trash dump that is Faye fucking Resnick, and nothing happened. Like, you can't get under Faye Resnick's skin. I'm sorry, where's Brandy? Like, bring in Brandy. You're on this whole show really for this moment of like provoking Kyle's best friend, and you didn't do it. And what you did do is like, you and Erica like must have hooked up sometime, and then you felt awkward about that and betrayed her to Lisa Vanderpump. Now you're like Lisa Vanderpump's puppet? Girl, get your life. Find out what show you're on and like do what you're supposed to do, which is like make shit happen. And like, I'm sorry, I get the sob story, like
so sad, this, that.
And if I really wanted to cry over stupid queens, I'd watch RuPaul's Drag Race. Come on, honey, let's get in. Who do you got for your finale?
kimchi.
Assisted that vlog. I also think we have to say goodbye to Eileen. You know, I was impressed that she stood up to Lisa Vanderpump. At the same time, she's like a real actress. I think she needs to exist in soap opera land. She's too serious. She's also someone that's like, you're on a television show. Eileen doesn't know what she should be doing on this show. She's an actress, and so she doesn't realize that she herself, as herself, has to make things happen like a character would on one of the goddamn shows she works on. She keeps trying to play like some goody two-shoes version of herself. And I wish she would honestly like talk about her affair. I wish it'd be like, yeah, you fucking started hooking up. You're both married. And this is true love and it happened. But she's not, you know, she tries to like pretend that she's a goddamn saint. A saint with the chunkiest highlights and the worst fashion sense. But I mean, you really can't get mad at her highlights or her fashion sense. You've seen her house. Like, it's just not everyone is born with an eye. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why at the end of the day, you really have to give it to Lisa Vanderpump, because she is my favorite and I think yours, because she lives fabulously. To have all that money and have all that wealth and have all that privilege, you have to do something with it. You can't just be like a schlump with like goddamn figurines and precious moments shit all over your goddamn house. You need to be aspirational. I think that's another reason why Erica is such a popular character, because she's like unabashedly like, this is my life. I do it amazingly well because I should, because look how much money I have. I will say this about Yolanda. Yolanda is smart. And she knew exactly what she was doing. She knew that she came on this show to make her goddamn kids famous models, and she did. She knew that she was going to break up with David Foster. The minute that she like coughed, David Foster was like already looking for a new wife. And she knew she was going to break up with him, but they did not want to do it on camera. I think it was to protect his assets. And truthfully, that is like somewhat of a classy move for Yolanda. She's not, if anything, if she's not classy. So Yolanda pretends that everything is fine until the minute they're done filming and then announces their divorce, so we don't get to see any of it. And then makes everyone look like goddamn bullies for bullying her about not having Lyme disease. I mean, she is the genius. And I honestly feel like somewhere Lisa Vanderpump knows this and is like, pissed about it. And I wonder if it's gonna somehow come out next season. And I'm hoping it does. I want the gloves off. I want Lisa Vanderpump and Yolanda to go after each other with like no one in their way. And I wanna see everyone's reactions to this. I wanna see the Lisa Ren comedic sitcom pan that we got during the reunion. Did you see that? Where like she'd have an expression and the camera would like pan in on her. I want to see Kyle acting like an abused wife. And I want Erica squirting water into Yolanda's mouth like a goddamn coach. Like a fighting coach, you know? Like maybe like taking out her teeth guard and like wiping it off. What do they do? I don't know. We also got to see like a little video message from Brandy, and like the first words out of Brandy's mouth was, I loved being a viewer. And it's like, no bitch, no, you did not love being a viewer. You watched this whole season being like, you got nothing without me. And girl, you're right. We don't. We don't. We don't. If Brandy had been on this season, then Eileen and Lisa Ren would have had like an immediate ally about how manipulative Lisa Vanderpump is. Plus, Yolanda wouldn't have just had Erica. And I feel like if Brandy was more a part of the cast this season, Yolanda would have probably been at more functions. Here's another thing that we did not talk about at the reunion at all. Why didn't we talk about Yolanda's letter to Kyle? Like, ever. Which, by the way, if you like saw my reading of it, it spoke volumes to like what they were trying to do behind the scenes to make this season watchable. And I mean, they failed. They failed. Here's the thing, guys. Like, it wasn't my favorite season. I obviously like the show. I'm so sorry I stopped doing some of our recaps, but I just kind of A, got bored, and B, had some work shit come up. So A, sorry about that. B, already said sorry. Like, why am I only talking in letters? However, I am gearing up to see what happens next season, and this is why. I want to see Yolanda emerge. I want her to be single again, fucking fabulous and healthy, and I want her to be traveling with her goddamn model kids all around the goddamn globe and showing that off. I want Lisa Vanderpump to like openly acknowledge hating people, and I want her just to own that and like move on. I want to see her be like super bitchy and like shitty to Lisa Ren. I want Kyle and Kim both on next season, and I want that to be a major storyline. I want to see their like reunion. I want to see Kim sober. You know, I want to see Kim talk about her experiences on mother-daughter experiment. I want Eileen and Catherine off, and I want new people. I wonder what it would take for Faye to join the cast, and here's why. What is that bitch doing? Like, she's doing nothing. How does she make money? I don't know. I don't know the answers to any of this, but I honestly feel like she should come on. Because then you have a best friend for Kyle that's not Lisa Vanderpump, and Lisa Vanderpump and Kyle can go back to hating each other, which would be great. All right, that's what I want to happen next season. And I'll be honest, I'm in Real Housewives of New Jersey. Teresa's back. Melissa's gonna be friends with her. There's already some like crazy-ish going on between Jacqueline and Teresa. Like they had some sort of retreat and Jacqueline like left or something. And then Jacqueline was supposed to be at Melissa Gorga's like new boutique fashion show when she didn't come. We get to see Joe Giudice go off to jail. Oh, I cannot fucking wait. Like, Beverly Hills in New Jersey are my favorite casts whatsoever, and it's because of the fact that there is real drama between siblings and longtime best friends on those shows that I don't think you see in the other shows. Maybe in New York. Anyway, that's it. That's what happened this season. It was just like not as eventful as I wish it would have been, but I'm still gonna watch next season, and I'm like soups in for New York and New Jersey. So bring it. Let's get in. Thanks for watching my recap. Go ahead and subscribe for more videos, and go ahead and follow me on all my social media. We're talking Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat. Honey, you know I love that Snapchat. And I'll talk to you later. Okay. Bye.